everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of The Bachelorette.
Alright, so we're in Fiji. Down to Ben, Connie, and JP.
It looked like Ashley was writing in her diary.
I wonder what she was writing.
Today, blah blah. Okay.
I hope Bentley comes back. Alright, so Ryan returns. Ryan P.
Surprise! So it wasn't Bentley, but...
He wants some closure. He really feels like they didn't have a full chance.
Yep, and he gives her...
in my eye.
Sorry, he gives her...
Thanks, Ryan.
His address of where he's staying on a paper, and he's like, do you like me? Circle yes or no. He didn't say that.
I wish it said that. It's so karma because now she's the Bentley.
Yeah.
She's got to let him down. Easy or not. Alright, so... Ooh, finally got that hair. Thank God. Alright, so it's Ben's date. And it's a boat date. I'm on a boat!
Yes.
Alright, she's wearing a long skirt. Thank you, Jesus. Something to cover up those hideous legs.
That's so mean.
I'm sorry, I'm tired of seeing those. It makes me so angry to see those and I don't even know why.
Alright, well then there was a very creepy moment when she like handed him the sunblock and he was like, oh, you want me to put it on your back? And she was like, or all over.
Yeah, she pretty much forced him to lotion her up. And
it was gross.
He put it on her boobs, too.
It was,
that was
really
bad
awk to watch.
So then she had to return the favor by straddling him and putting it on. Was that really necessary?
I don't know.
She even kneed him in the wiener. He was probably like, Ashley! Alright, so
then they went snorkeling.
Which was pretty cool.
And then they had dinner.
This was the week of the see-through shirts because the guys know how much she likes them, so they all got see-through shirts.
Now Ben changed it up and wore his own see-through shirt.
That's right. Oh, he is a talker. Blah, blah, blah. And it's not even like an interesting talker. He's like a low talker that just makes you want to smack him in the face. She was really bored too until he started mentioning vineyard. And then she was like,
wine?
You have wine? Okay.
Yep, so then they shared a few robot kisses.
They were the worst robot kisses I've ever seen. I mean, she didn't even move her mouth. She was just like...
Yeah.
Alright. Then she whips out the fantasy suite card.
And he's like, yeah, okay.
I'm into that. And it was a pretty dope crib, I must say. But they spent a lot of time in the pool. And then he dragged her in the house like a caveman, all wet. I was like, that's not good. I hope that pool was full of penicillin. Just saying.
Okay.
So it's Connie's date. Yay! I'm having a date with a Greek god.
You say so. So it started out with a helicopter ride.
And the whole time, they're like showing Ryan under a rock somewhere, all pathetic. I kept expecting him to pop out or like peer, you know, oh, what are they doing over there?
That would have been pretty funny.
Creeping on them. But he wasn't. He was just extremely pitiful and lonely.
Yeah.
So they went to a waterfall.
Every teardrop is a waterfall.
Connie was like, are we going to jump off of that? And I thought that they were going to jump off like near the top.
And it was like 5 feet.
Exactly. So they jumped off and they have a picnic. And he is such a freaking nut. He totally reminds me of Jason Segel. Totally.
Jason Segel?
Segel, whatever. And she likes him, but she's nervous. I cannot stand her accent either. It's just like...
I don't even know what accent she has.
I think it's like the annoying one. Alright, so they have dinner, and he can barely put together a sentence. And I'm thinking at this point that him and Ben kind of share a brain. Like it was a Rocky Horror thing where I split Eddie's brain. Well, it was split between Ben and Connie.
Well, they are supposed to be like besties.
Right. So she's wondering why everything's moving so slowly.
Is it because they're on the show?
Or me. Guess what?
It's
you.
So he respects her too much to lead her on, so he packs it up and leaves.
Wow. That makes the third guy to leave this season. That has got to be some sort of a record.
She didn't seem that upset about it, though.
And she read the fantasy suite card anyway.
That was really sad.
I guess I'll go and stay there anyway.
I would.
Alright. So then she gets up bright and early the next morning because apparently she went to bed early.
She's got to go visit Ryan P. Give him the decision.
And she basically is like, you're one of the best guys I ever met in my life. But...
And there was a big but.
There's nothing between us. No passion. So see you, sucker. And you know what, Ryan? It's never a good idea to come back, ever.
You should know that.
Once they say no, they never say yes. So he was busted up all over again, and he was like, it'll happen. It'll happen.
About 10 times.
Yeah. All right.
It'll happen.
I guess it will. JP's date was an airplane ride to a deserted island.
Watch out for the polar bears and smoke monster.
Well, it wasn't that deserted because there was at least a hammock and a camera crew.
Yeah.
All right. So he's ready for this whole thing to be over, and frankly, so are we. So she's got this thing for riding guys. She needs that genital
No!
contact to feel validated.
Anyway.
So they have a jungle dinner, and she tells him how Connie is gone.
And then she's like, and someone came back, and he's like, brr.
He's probably thinking freaking Bentley again. But no, it was Ryan P. And he was all like, ha, 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 ha. Because he knows Ryan P. doesn't have a shot in hell. And, so yeah, he came back, and I told him to go home again. So he's
so
like... So
you had this fantasy suite card?
Oh my god, there's only 2 of us left. I like my odds here. It's 50-50. So yeah, they go to the fantasy suite, and it's a true jungle treehouse villa. And
it looked pretty nice.
Yeah, it really did. She changes into the see-through shirt, and they never make it to the pool or the beach or anything. They go right to bed.
It was too much.
Right to bed. So, yeah, right to the lie-down kissing. So now it's Chris Harrison chat time. And by the way, Chris Harrison, thanks for returning my tweet this morning. I took out time from my busy schedule to tweet you, and did you return the tweet? No, you ignored me.
Poops.
I know. So she's all yakking about how this is the most important rose ceremony yet.
If you say so.
There's 2 roses and 2 guys. You do the math.
But she decided to have it anyway because she wants to make sure that they want to be with her.
So they accept. And we find out that next Sunday is the men's tell-all, which is what I'm talking about. I can't wait to see all the chuckleheads and F-nuts come back.
It's gonna be a blast.
And then a week from today is going to be the finale where they meet her family. P.S. Her sister is a class act. Class C. Alright, so, and it's obviously the finale as well, so I'm really geared up for that. And Chris Harrison, you better return my tweet, or I'll do it 1,000 times.
Oh my God.
Till next time,
Much love.